Hi, everyone. Thank you so much for joining me today on our Tuesday Facebook Live series at 12:30. Today, we are going to be talking about 9 ways to take control of fibromyalgia. I'm Dr. Jeanette DeWitt. I'm a physical therapist, an athletic trainer, and a fitness coach. And there are a lot of people who are suffering with fibromyalgia, and there are many ways that you can kind of take control of that so that you can move better, you can be more active, and you don't have to be in as much pain as sometimes fibromyalgia creates. The first step that we can take to taking control of fibromyalgia is aerobic exercise. Aerobic exercise is just light cardiovascular exercise that it helps to improve your cardiovascular endurance, helps with your respiratory system, and helps create more fluidity within your joints and your muscles. When we are moving in a non-impactful way, such as cycling, swimming, and walking, these are low-impact cardiovascular activities that you can do starting out slowly and building up some endurance and building up some strength in duration and in speed or intensity within a comfortable zone so as not to trigger or flare up your fibromyalgia. This 20 minutes of exercise for 3 times a week, that's the minimum that's required to help reduce some of the soreness that can be associated with fibromyalgia. But 3 times a week, 20 minutes at each time will help stimulate endorphins in your system, which are your body's natural painkillers, and that can help bring your pain down and fibromyalgia naturally. Now, a second way you can take control of fibromyalgia is through strength training. A lot of people with fibromyalgia are really hesitant on lifting weights and using strengthening exercises because they think it's going to make them sore. But you can do gentle strengthening exercises with your body weight or with light resistance bands, and this has proven to be very effective in helping your muscles stay strong so that your muscles take the force of your impact or of your activities instead of your joints, and it helps your muscles stay strong so you're not losing strength and getting weaker from a sedentary lifestyle. Now, it's really important with strength training to keep it gentle in fibromyalgia. It's very easy to flare up fibromyalgia if you go too hard, too long, or you pick too heavy of a resistance. So that's why I like body weight or light resistance bands to help with strength training for fibromyalgia. Again, strength training 20 to 30 minutes twice a week or 2 to 3 times a week can help to restore your strength and give you some stamina so that you can do the activities that you enjoy doing. Strength training is also going to pump blood flow to your muscles, and when you pump blood flow into those muscles, it's kind of a natural warming of those muscles and can decrease the pain and stiffness or soreness associated with fibromyalgia. One of the third things that you can do to take control of fibromyalgia is eat a healthy, well-balanced diet. There's a lot of fad diets out there. There's a lot of myths about what foods to eat, but you want to have a well-balanced diet. And eating a healthy diet can help reduce soreness because your body weight will stay within an appropriate range. This is key. For people who are sore and who are painful, they can start to gain weight because they're not moving as much as they should. For every pound you gain, you're actually putting 3 pounds of force, extra force, on your joints, your muscles, and your spine. The converse is true too, though. For every pound you lose, you're taking away 3 pounds of force. So if you lose 10 pounds, you're taking away 30 pounds of force off your joints, muscles, and spine, and that can play a significant role in reducing the soreness and the pain associated with fibromyalgia. Now, habits can often be difficult to break when you're trying to change your diet. So start small and slowly progress. Maybe your goal is to drink more water instead of drinking soda. Maybe your goal is to try and add more fruits and vegetables. The key there would be try to aim for 5 to 9 fruits and vegetables per day. And if you're currently not eating any, then try and aim for 1 fruit and vegetable a day. And then when you're able to do that, then try and add another, and then another, and then another. So taking away soda and switching it up with water, or adding your fruit and vegetable per day and slowly making those changes over time is going to have a greater impact than going full force gung-ho into a new diet and then 3 to 7 days later quitting it because it's too extreme of a change. The fourth thing that you can do to take control of fibromyalgia is meditative movement. Now, what is that, right? Well, meditative movement is something like yoga, Tai Chi, these type of slow moving exercises that are going to hold a position for a fairly long period of time, 30 seconds to a minute. By doing meditative movements, that slow position and that hold of 30 seconds to a minute is going to give your body a chance to adjust to the new length or the new flexibility. That makes it very low impact and very low stress on the joints and the muscles of your body. When we do meditative movements, we're also focusing on breathing correctly and increasing oxygenation to your tissues, increasing circulation. All of these things can help to naturally warm your tissues, your soft tissue, like your muscles, which helps to allow them to relax and elongate and stretch, which can help to reduce soreness. The fifth tip that you can do to take control of fibromyalgia would be to reduce stress. And stress can make you feel tense, make you feel anxious, and can be a little bit overwhelming and definitely significantly impact your quality of life. Stress can make your muscles feel tight. And for people with fibromyalgia, the last thing they want to do is tighten or tense their muscles. So reducing stress in your life can really help. Now, how do you do that? There's all kinds of stressors. There's positive stressors, such as going to a kid's sporting event. You want to cheer your kid on, you want to be present for your child, but sitting in the bleachers on a hard seat is physical stress to your body. The rushing around from one game to the next or from one appointment to the next, the pickup at school, the piano lesson, whatever it may be, just in the world of a family life, these are things that can create stressors and that are positive things. And of course, there's negative stressors that affect your sleep, affect your eating, and can be detrimental to just overall health as well as creating that muscle tightness. So trying to reduce stress and pace yourself is going to be helpful in reducing overall stress and improving quality of life. Now, ways to reduce stress would be using essential oils that promote calmness and relaxation, such as lavender or serenity. These are doTERRA essential oils. I only use doTERRA in my practice because they're third-party tested and they're the highest quality of essential oil that I have found. The other thing with essential oils is you can actually schedule aroma touch sessions that create a layering of 8 essential oils to help promote relaxation, boost your immune system, and create overall balance within your body to help restore relaxation and reduce stress. Exercising can also reduce stress just from the natural endorphins that I mentioned earlier. Eating right can reduce stress because you can have the energy that you need from a healthy diet. And then other things such as therapeutic massage that we do here at my office, or precision neuromuscular therapy, which is a medical type massage, is very, very helpful in helping to reduce stress, muscle soreness, and muscle tension, all of which we provide here at DeWitt Physical Therapy and Wellness. Now, one of the 6 steps that you can do in taking control of fibromyalgia is aquatic exercise or water exercises. Performing exercises in the water is very helpful because you can use the buoyancy of the water to help with your movements. And you can move sometimes a lot better in the water because you don't have gravity on you. And gravity is a powerful force that can come down on you and really make you tense and sore. For patients with fibromyalgia, water therapy or water exercises is a great way to move better, to strengthen against the resistance of water, to use the buoyancy of water to help with flexibility and range of motion, and to just move without gravity putting pressure on your muscles and your joints. So water exercises are a great way to introduce exercise if you haven't exercised in a while too, because you'll tend to be a little less sore as long as you don't overdo it in the water, maybe keeping that first session to 20 to 30 minutes of water exercises. But water exercises is an excellent way to exercise, whether it's swimming or just walking back and forth in the water. It's great cardiovascular exercise, it's great strength exercise, and it helps to reduce muscle tension and muscle soreness. Some suggestions with water exercises would be to find a local fitness club that offers water, and they may have some water classes, beginner water classes, or you may be able to go into the open swim time where they have laps marked off and you can do water exercises. I'd be happy to assist with creating a water exercise program for you. I have lots of experience with that because I've done aquatic therapy throughout my career as a physical therapist. The 7th step to taking control of fibromyalgia is sleeping well. The average adult should get about 7 to 9 hours of sleep per night. If you're sore, if you're tense, and if you're tight, it's often difficult to get high quality sleep. So creating a nighttime routine can be critical to starting to create better sleep patterns. Some people like to read before they go to bed. Some people like to watch TV, take a hot bath or a warm bath, diffuse essential oils, do some self-massage techniques. Anything that's going to allow your mind to unwind and allow your muscles to relax is going to be helpful in getting a better night's sleep. I recommend that if you're having difficulty sleeping, that you keep a sleep journal. And when you're waking up, you just make a note of that. Or if you have an activity tracker like a Fitbit, you can track your sleep that way and start to see if there's any type of patterns developing or that have developed. So sleeping well is a key factor for your body because sleeping is the only time of day that your body is resting. Your brain is resting, your body is shutting down, and other parts of your brain and your body are working to restore and repair what you've done throughout the day. So it's important to get a good night's rest to help with decreasing your pain and taking control of fibromyalgia. The 8th step in reducing pain associated with fibromyalgia and taking control of it is cognitive behavioral therapy. Now, I'm not a counselor, and I would never profess to be, but many times stress associated with family, lifestyle, work, these type of stressors, that even positive stressors, they can kind of get on us and weigh us down a little bit. And then when we have chronic pain associated with that and we can't do everything that we want to do, it's sometimes hard and difficult to get past that. So I recommend, and the studies and the research also prove that cognitive behavioral therapy, going to a counselor and talking about your pain, learning why you're having pain, understanding your pain, learning how to cope with it and talk about it, and either support groups or one-on-one with counseling is very, very effective in helping to manage chronic pain that can be associated with fibromyalgia. So I encourage you to seek out a specialist that does cognitive behavioral therapy or group supports that where other people who have fibromyalgia, where you have an opportunity to just talk about how it's impacting your life as well as the people around you. It's very positive to learn about what other people are doing to help manage their own symptoms. And then you are able to share some things that you've discovered that help with yours. So it's a great opportunity to learn a little bit more about yourself and also decrease some of the fibromyalgia symptoms and stress associated with that. Our ninth step in taking control of fibromyalgia is actually physical therapy. I've treated a lot of people with fibromyalgia, and one of the common complaints that I hear is that physical therapy hurts. It's going to hurt me, and I'm scared to do physical therapy because it's hurt me in the past. And I just want to apologize for that, because physical therapy should not hurt. For whether you have fibromyalgia or not, physical therapy is in the pain relieving business, and it should not hurt. If it's hurting, then that particular treatment strategy is not what you need. You might need range of motion exercises, you might need some strengthening exercises, you might need posture exercises, you might actually need hands-on therapy such as therapeutic massage, soft tissue mobilizations. I'm certified in precision neuromuscular therapy, which is a medical massage technique. It's a manual therapy technique that I use quite often with fibromyalgia and treating that. And then also just working on strengthening core muscles and correcting imbalances. So physical therapy is very positive, it's a very conservative, and it doesn't have to be painful. That's the key thing. So I'm always happy to treat people with fibromyalgia who take a chance again on physical therapy, because when I've worked with them, they discover that they can move better, that their pain is less, and that they can start to get back to doing some of the things that they missed out on previously, and they can start to get that pain level down and manage it. So I do a lot of teaching when I'm working with patients with fibromyalgia. I do a lot of teaching on how to pace their day, how to prioritize their day, how to learn which activities really kind of set them off and flare them up, and then which activities really help to decrease their symptoms. And that's one of the keys that we focus on and work through, so we can figure out triggers and where we can figure out relievers as well. So if you liked what I had to say today about the 9 ways to take control of your fibromyalgia, I have actually written a free report on this, and all these steps that I talked about are in that free report. I will put that link in this Facebook feed when I'm finished here, and you're welcome to just go to my website, click under Pain Now, and then click on fibromyalgia, and you can download that free report. All the information I discussed today about the 9 tips to take control of your fibromyalgia are in that report. And I'm also happy to have a conversation with you just to get you started and get you in the right place if you want more than that report. I look forward to chatting with any of you who have fibromyalgia. I hope that you share this with people who have fibromyalgia, because they don't need to suffer from those symptoms. They don't need to be missing out. There's definitely ways that I can help get you back and help you get back to doing the things that you want to do. Again, my name is Dr. Jeanette with DeWitt Physical Therapy and Wellness. My number is 262-842-2220, or you can also email me at jeanette@dewittptwellness.com. I hope that this was helpful for you. I hope you have a wonderful day. I look forward to reading any comments that are left. And if you have any questions for the people who are on today, please go ahead and ask those. I'll be happy to answer those in the feed. And just share this link to anyone that you might know who has fibromyalgia. Thank you so much. Have a wonderful day.